What's going on, guys? Dave from Wake Up It's Magic. If you're new to the channel, hit the like and subscribe button, all that good stuff. Trying to get to 100 subs on the channel. Today we have a pretty cool story. First Saturday of every month in my area, we have a card show, and typically you have a lot of sports cards and a lot of Pokemon cards there. No Magic really ever. And today, a little bit of a different story. We're walking around and we're doing our thing. Me and my buddy, we went, decided just to go and hang out and look. Well, as you can see, something happened, right? So I see some Magic cards, and I see a lot of the old Urza's foils just kind of sitting there, and I see the sticker 2 for $1. I'm like, wait a second, right? I mean, this is Urza's we're talking about, right? Well, the story is the person who has these cards went to an estate sale looking for sports cards. Ended up finding Magic cards, don't know very much about Magic cards, and they were really kind of rushing me, honestly. I wasn't the one in the hurry to get these. The person was rushing me to buy this, right? They saw me looking at it. They're like, hey, let's make a deal. I'll give you the whole lot, that sort of thing. Initially, I'll have you look at, and really quickly here, this is what we picked up. Okay, 34 old foils, and the blue page is what's going to stick out. So I pick out the frantic searches, I pick out the miscalculation, I pick out the island. Those are like the first 4 cards I kind of take out the binder. They see me do that. I'm like, okay, let me cut you a deal. They say, okay, all right. I'll give you the whole lot for $15. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna stick to the cards I want. I have an idea. I didn't whip out my phone at all throughout this process. To see what prices were, but I just had an idea that these were more expensive, and they're like, okay, you know what, $10 you can take them all. I'm like, okay, all right, fine, you got me, $10, I'll take the whole thing. So I took all 34 foils. I asked, do you have anything else? They did have like some Magic, some like Urza's decks from, I think they were starter decks or whatever they were called, from that era. All the cards were in really good shape. All the lands were in really good shape. But I decided to pass on those. Nothing really worth of value in there. There's a couple of cards here and there that did hold some value, but not for the price that they were asking. So I'll go to the spreadsheet here. We'll take a look at how we did, right? So let me scroll to the top. 34 cards, and I decided to do TCG Player, Near Mint foil, and MTG Goldfish. And it turns out that both prices, even though there's some differences, end up being in the same neighborhood in the end when we tally everything up. A lot of these cards are pretty sweet, and they're all near mint. No cloudiness, no white on the edges, nothing. I think Marker Beetles was the only card that I would deem maybe light play, only because there was a little bit of a dent in the top corner. But other than that, every single card is in near mint, and thankfully all the expensive cards were in near mint as well. So with that being said, you can kind of see some of the prices here of some of these cards. I highlighted in blue some of the disagreements between TCG Player and MTG Goldfish, if they were off by a couple bucks. I think Goblin Gardener here, TCG Player, someone has it listed as low as $4, but I think that might be a little bit on the cheap side. I think MTG Goldfish is sitting closer to $8 or $9. Keep scrolling here, and as you see, once we get to the blue, miscalculation, $32. Frantic search, roughly $50 a pop. And you see the totals here. We did pretty well for $10, right? I always watch these videos on YouTube of people who find, these types of lots, and they spend like $10-20 on them and end up making up a couple $100 at the least. I never thought I'd be lucky enough to find something like that, but I mean, I wouldn't even say find, honestly. I just was right place, right time. Person just wanted to get rid of them. Didn't know really what Magic is, or just here, take them. I'm like, all right, $10. But as you can see, 2,500% increase in our gain on that, from $10 about $240 to $250. It's pretty good day, So not gonna complain there. Lot of sweet cards. Frantic Search and Miscalculation being the highlights there. Even like Aura Flux is $12. You know, that card by itself pays for the lot. I gotta go through. I have the stack of cards here. I gotta show the goods, man. Gotta show the goods. Miscalculation. Oh, there's a little bit of a glare. There's a miscalc. There's a Frantic Search. Another Frantic Search. I mean, they're just... And the foil star, man. Just, it's freaking sweet, man. These cards are awesome. Got lucky today. Can't complain. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the find here. $10, pretty sweet. Throw your comments down below. I appreciate you guys tuning in. It's a good day. I'm out.